Baby, baby, let me see you smile. Where is that look I haven't seen for a while? Come on now, this is not a murder trial, just life, so let me see you smile. I ain't looking for no phony grin, just a gentle look that lets me in. When you're unhappy, I start feeling down. Oh, baby, where'd you get that frown? Come on, baby, make my day.
Good afternoon, everyone. The royal meeting of the something, there should be a name for this group. The royal meeting of the Hi Bill. Hi Mike. Daryl Pellegrini. Daryl Pellegrini. Stephen Goldberg. I was thinking about you, Stephen, about the blue light, the notorious Bill Blue Light. Hi, Bill. You have to admit one. I'll admit one. I don't know what to admit. Christopher Lentz, go, Jay, go. Anselm Hauk is watching. Hello, Anselm. How are you? I see that big bass in your hand. Looking good. Looking like I have to admit one. I'll admit that I love my grandson. How's that? I have to admit one. Hi, Vaughn.
Hello.
Vaughn has been putting TikTok videos up all day.
No, I deleted TikTok.
Why?
I had 2,000 something followers, 2.5k followers. But the thing is that I realized that the Chinese government can see even the TikToks that I don't post.
Oh. Vaughn.
Just by me posting one video, they can see everything.
Christopher says hello.
Well, I'm not doing TikTok.
Christopher says hello.
Oh,
Finally got his completely TikTok account. All these funny videos because the Chinese will know everything he's doing. He doesn't want that. My grandson, the spy. You're a colorful mess today. Yes, I have to admit one. And I don't know what to admit. There's a lot of things I could admit to. But I've only in my youth things I would need to admit to. Yep.
so there's the
What's the matter? Did I take it off Wi-Fi? No, I'm standing right outside my window. And my Wi-Fi is right there. Bob Quaranta. Oops, time to go. Excuse me. Time to raise a ruckus. I'm going to keep it on the Wi-Fi. Woo. gets 2.
Although that gives it away even more.
What? What?
We'll cut inwardly.
Right. I would keep it using cell data. You mean don't turn off the Wi-Fi? All right, I'll do. Okay, it's pure cell phone now, baby. It works. Maybe it's better. Ned White is watching from down in Florida. I forgot to put my adorable little new microphone on last night. And the sound of last night's show, when I heard it back, excuse me. When I put it on, listened back to it this morning a little bit, the sound stunk. And I realized my microphone is really great. This little microphone I have here, because it really works. It has software that limits and all that kind of stuff. So. And the sound is so true with it, and so it's all messed up with the iPhone. I hate to tell you. Christopher Smith, hey, Christopher Smith, we're coming out tomorrow. We're coming out tomorrow. We're going to go over to your porch and clap. And the 3 of us are going to stand on the porch and clap. How's that sound?
Can I take a walk?
Yes.
I'm not back by 8.
Take a walk. If you're not back by 8, you're not back by 8.
No. I'm just going to walk.
There you go. Better late than never. All right, you go ahead. Go ahead. Ah, yes. The sun is setting in the east. I asked her to stop by and tell me she her master's in jazz something or other. I mean, performance jazz, theory jazz something, and she just wrote her first big band arrangement. And oh, did she struggle with it? And just she's a mom. Hi, friend. Hi, hello, Armando. She struggled with it only since. And I listened to it last night, and it's really good. Huh?
I'll tell you later.
The secret. I'm going.
They have guests.
Who? Oh, good.
They have guests in my house. I said us. I said not all Spanish. Not all Spain. You were about to say.
Did I say Fernando or Armando?
You said hi, Orlando.
Well, I get the two confused. get a lot of Andos. Fernando. I know.
But it's also Fernando.
I may lock you out tonight. Getting a lesson in Spanish from the boy. My glasses fell off. Where are my glasses? Well, I'll just wear another pair. Excuse me. Hold on, my glasses just fell on the floor. Oh, there they are. Did you slip one?
Now that's dangerous.
I agree.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't drop your glasses on the
It's
floor.
not a good idea. Don't do that.
I think the kitchen's clear and I will hands in the kitchen. Ah, yes. First you take a half pound of chicken and you put parsley in it. And then when you finish with the parsley, you put paprika in. And then after the paprika, you put some 6 pounds of butter. And with the 6 pounds of butter, then cook forever and throw it out. Just give me the recipe.
Where is everybody?
Everybody's right here.
Oh.
I don't like the way the lights kicking up. The lights are kicking up. Oh, I didn't turn enough lights on tonight. Excuse me, I've got to go back. I got to go turn the light on. Excuse me. Oh, well, I was back there turning the lights on. Let's see. It begs me not to touch it, but I have to turn it down a bit. That's it. While I was back there turning the lights down, I found this record. Roger Kellaway Trio with New Jazz Standards. And Peter Erskine, myself, and Roger Kellaway. And it's a good record. It's really a good record. Didn't get any, no Grammy nothings or anything like that. And it's really a good record. But that's all right because what are you going to do? But it's a good record. And that's my plug for the day. I have no interest in it, no value, no, money invested in it. Why would I do a silly thing like that? I think it's better like this. Is it not better like this? It's not so damn bright. So, Vaughn, I have yet to perform. Look at a nice picture I found today, by the way. John Clayton in a contemplative mode.
I was just saying hi. You know I said hi before. Bye-bye. I'll come in. I don't know.
I'm going to take one just like that sometime.
I may come in, I may not.
All right, Vaughn, sweetheart, you do what you need. My pal John Clayton. He and I were both. He studied with Ray Brown out in California for many years. And I studied with Ray Brown. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I studied with Ray up at the Advanced School of Contemporary Music. I love that title. I mean, I just love to say I went there. The Advanced School of Contemporary Music. Phil Nimmons taught. Ed Thigpen was there. Ray, Oscar Peterson. And a lot of good, very good, solid Toronto musicians. And I didn't play that much with Oscar up there. I played a few gigs with him when Ray was out of town. And it was fine. He liked my playing tremendously. But I never went on the road with him. I saw you. Thank you. Thank you. I put a new one up today. I forget. I've even forgotten what it was. I think I'm singing. Oh, I've forgotten what it was. Baby, baby, let me see you smile is the record. I guess it's me singing. My daughter was freaked out. She said she doesn't like to see pictures of people who have passed away singing. I said, okay, I see. What a rhythm section. Yeah, Peter was a ball to work with. I mean, he's a glorious player. Man, can that guy play the drums. He's with all the stuff that he knows how to play in the funk and rock and bus, all the 8/8 world. He can genuinely swing his little tush off. He's not just a wannabe jazz player. He's the real deal. And it was fun. And Roger, of course, I don't know if you know Roger's playing, but he's just a monstrous player. And now, while we're here, I can't remember who. I'm trying to remember what. Oh, it was me singing. I sang a new song I've written called "Baby, Baby, Let Me See You Smile," which I may try to introduce tonight if I can find the. Yeah, I did, and I will. But first, let me tell you something as we start the show. It's a little something I thought you should know. You didn't. So I will tell you as we settle into place. It's impossible to sing and play the bass. You lovely people, you deserve the courtesy of knowing what you can expect of me. I've practiced, but it will not mean a thing, 'cause it's impossible to play the bass and sing, sing, sing. You see, the bass is fretless, it's not like a guitar. A bass, you spend your whole life wondering where the hell you are. It's got no little markers, just a fingerboard so bare, and lots of notes which often are not there. Are not there. Are not there. Then when you start singing, you've got lyrics on your mind, and the notes on bass become impossible to find. To remember lyrics, melodies, bass lines, and chords is no less a miracle than Lord's. So as I make 1,000 errors, sit there and be kind. Remember this is serious, remember this. So as I make 1,000 errors, sit there and be kind. Do not throw tomatoes at me, keep this all in mind. Remember this is serious, remember this is art. Remember this or I will fall apart.
she'd only sit and laugh at my wanton greed. She made the rules for molecules, atoms, time, and space, and she knows it's impossible. Knows it's impossible. Knows it's impossible to sing and play the bass. To play the bass. To play the bass. I'm playing in a different key than I've always played it in, and I do not know the song so well in the key of D as I do in the key of F. All the little things you want, all the little substitutes you want to make, that you could easily make an F because I played it for so long. But to hear, it's like playing Stella by Starlight in G flat, you know? Da 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 do, da da do do dee do, da da do 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 da dee da dee da 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 dee da 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 do. It's a good key. That's our bass lesson for today. It's funny how that works. You have muscle memory of the song and where you physically go. And when you play it in another key, you've all of a sudden got to start thinking more and more because your muscles don't know where to go. You don't know the song. It's great. It's great to do that. It's a pain in the ass to do that, but it's great to do it. So here's a song that I used to do at the Blue Note. I used to open the set at the Blue Note every Sunday afternoon. I think I used to do it in the key of F. Baby, baby. So I did it. Baby, baby, let me see you smile. Where is that look I have not seen for a while? Come on now, this is not a murder trial, just life, so let me see you smile. I ain't looking for no phony grin, just a gentle look that lets me in. When you're unhappy, I start feeling down. Oh, baby, where'd you get that frown? Come on, baby, make my day. Splash some pretty colors on those clouds of gray. Come on now, what do you say? Come on now, what do you say? Let's chase those blues. Same thing. Away. I can see it written on your face. Right now, the world's a lousy place. You want to take a rocket ship out into space and leave the human race. I like this line. Come on, lover, look me in the eye. Come on, lover, now we got to try. Let's not make this something that it should not be. This ain't a Russian tragedy. those blues away. I ain't making fun of how you feel. I know this mood is very real. But come on, lover, time to let me in. You know you always let me win. Come on, baby, now this ain't your style. Come on, baby, let me see you smile. Let me see you smile. Let me see you smile. Oh, my whole life is changing. I'm going to get very disoriented because almost every song I've written, I'm now taking down not an octave, not at all. A third, a major second, and I find one today, a blues. I can't remember exactly which one it was. Oh, it was a song called "Misunderstood," and I had to do it in the key of B major. That was the key. So everybody's going to enjoy it. A real jazz song written in B major, as opposed to C or B flat. But B really fit it, made it very comfortable for me. Francois, great Joe Cahoon is watching. Great pianist. Yes, indeed. Howard Gloucester. Matthias, riding around in the Alps again. Can you find your way home, Matthias? Do you know where you're going? Call Francois. Francois will tell you. Francois knows the Alps. Howard Gloucester. Wow, 3/4. What did I do 3/4? I forgot. Did somebody do 3/4? Was I doing 3/4? I don't even remember. Michael Bach is watching. Daryl Weinsman. You sounded beautiful, Jay. When are you coming out to California? Oh, I'll be out tomorrow. Give me a ticket. We'll get out there when we can. I don't know the next time I'm going to work. I don't know. I just don't feel like, I'm waiting for the vaccine. So try, all together now. Try to hang in, Max, vaccine. And as John Weber pointed out, alias Howard Gloucester, vaccine. Oh, no, it was Bill Crow. Sorry, excuse me. I hate to. Vaccine was one of the Andrews sisters also. So I'm B major. B major. I will. Major Holly. Major Holly. Major Holly. I always thought it was kind of crazy. He always sounded so rough down there, but then he did that record with Quincy Jones, and it sounded fabulous. Just goes to show you. You can't go with I can't go with Lenny anymore. No, I found another song I wrote that I haven't written a song to it, but it's me and Lenny Bruce. I played in Atlantic City in 1961, I guess it was summer of 1961. Might have been, let me see, would it have been 61? Probably 62. And Mike Longo, God rest his soul, Jimmy Young, who is still very much with us, and me, who is, well, this is it. But I played with Lenny Bruce, and I wrote a song about me and being with Lenny, and it was not a funny song because, I loved him. He was a lovely man. He really was. And funny as hell, of course. We all know that. But he did tell me at one point, he said, I'll be dead in 3 years. I went, what, really? He said, yeah. And he was. It was 65, I think he died, 66, something like that. But very soon thereafter, he overdosed, and that was the end of that. But it's a shame. It's just a drug thing with him. That's what killed him.
I don't know whether the drugs made him funny or he was funny anyway, but it was. I played bass behind. I would go boom, da boom, 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 da boom, da boom, and he would talk with the bass playing. It was very beat, man. It was beat. He did one with Slam Stewart and Dick Hyman. Who's that? Who did that, John? Who did what with Slam Stewart and Dick Hyman? Okay, I'm not kidding. I don't have any answers. Smile, E flat. And here's another song, which I forgot to do the other night. And let me tell you about it. If I can find it, I'll do it. Because I know I'm getting organized here. My files are right here. Yes, I did. Look at this. Look at this. Files. And the songs are taped in because they always fall out of the files if they're not. Except, yeah, oops. Now this song, you see, was written when I watched Horowitz playing in Russia. And was it Rubinstein? Was it Horowitz? Horowitz. Rubinstein? How was Horowitz? And I saw him play, and I was just so impressed at the lack of showbiz required, the lack of anything. He just walked out and played. So I wrote this song. I saw the strangest thing the other day. A man sat down at the piano to play. He didn't dance or joke or sing. It was the strangest thing. Quietly he walked across the stage. There was no attempt to hide his age. He did not have a word to say. Just sat down to play. He wore an ordinary suit and plain black shoes. He never ever played the blues. He didn't kick or stomp or stamp. There was no keyboard. There was no amp. He played music written centuries ago. Music everybody seemed to know. He wasn't gonna sing. It was the strangest thing. Didn't hum or fool around. He didn't make a sound. And everything he played, he seemed to mean. In fact, it was serene.
Strange how this medieval art could still reach the modern heart. He didn't dance or joke or sing. It was the strangest thing. It was the strangest thing. It was the strangest thing. If you want to hear something crazy, if you want to hear something beautiful, go to YouTube, put my name in and say The Strangest Thing. Because Roger Kellaway played that song with me. I just bass and voice. And it's crazy good. It's crazy good. Roger plays his little tushy off. And I'm amazed how much higher my voice was. But that's good. That's good. That's another day. I mean, man, that's another lifetime for me. It was so long ago. But Roger played, and I still see Roger. We were supposed to work this spring, but Mr. COVID entered in, and that was the end of that. Major. Wait a minute. Here come the words. They're already tossing words in. All right. I got to find a piece of paper. Don't start because I'll just get lost. Wait a second for me. Oh, I didn't prepare with a piece of paper. Oh, here's one. Oh, yes. I get the paper in the morning. I don't want to lick my finger when I do it because it came from outside, you know. So what I do is, oh no, I don't need paper. I type it. I forgot. I'm so old-fashioned. So I put a piece of oh, never mind. One of those wipes in a little bowl. Major Deegan Expressway. Major Deegan Expressway. Okay, fine. Great song, well done, Christopher Lentz. Christopher Lentz is watching, but Stephen likes to play the game, I think. So he already put a word in. Oh, Deegan. There's no H in Deegan, by the way, folks. That's why it looks silly. So we're going for the 10 words. And Jupiter. You know, dictionary, Dictionary, I think. Yeah. Sturgeon. Who's that? Sturgeon. Wait a minute. Sturgeon. Geon. Oh, God. I can feel myself getting better at this. Except I've got to put the words in separate lines because I didn't do that. Sturgeon freezer. Okay, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me see. Oh, man. Francois, you platypus. Didn't we get that? Didn't we use it before? Yes. And I think I couldn't find a word for it then. This is hilarious. It's just hilarious. Zipper. I don't know why it makes me laugh so much. Let me see what we did here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Let me see.
Okay, friends. Opportunity. Opportunity. And mangouste. Now, I don't know what that means, and I can't use it unless I have an idea. Is anybody going to help me with mangouste, or do I have to? Like resort to like my computer? No, make it smaller. I need it smaller, please. Mangouste. Anybody know what it means? Frap. Thank you. We're finished. It's 10 words. Langostino. Cannabis. Thank you very much, Joe. Thank you. Nincompoop. You mean nincompoop? Oh yes. Thank you, Mary Jane. But I'm sorry, if you can't get I had 10 words more than a doorbell, and it's one word a person. One word per person. I appreciate everybody's efforts to this. What is a mangouste? I'm going to look it up then. I'm going to look it up on the internet, if you'll pardon me for a second. Mangouste. Listen, somebody else tells me first. Gouste. Mangouste. Oh, no, mongoose. It went, no, mangouste. Oh, it's an animal. A mangouste? Is it the same as a mongoose? It looks the same as a mongoose. Collins French English Dictionary, English Mangouste, the official Collins French Dictionary, 100 English translation of French words. All right, here we go. Now I'm just going to go for it, seeing as how nobody's helping. Spelling counts. Platypus almost rhymes with Oedipus. Yes, thank you. I've got it. Doorbell. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to find out what mangouste really means. Mangouste. It's a cute, adorable little animal. It's a little. It's mangouste. I mean, it's adorable. Look it up, mangouste. It's like a little. All right, mangouste. I got it. It's an adorable little animal. Mangouste. Mangouste. There's no doubt that Proust never wrote about a mangouste. Even if his imagination was loosed. No. He wrote about a platypus. His wife, she was a fatty puss. I've already gone a rather distressed way, back to the Major Diggin' depressed way, expressway. No, this is not good. By Jupiter, you Scoopitor, you stupider and stupider, that Jupiter. You need a dictionary. Things get quite contrary. Take an old guy like me, a geezer, just put him in the freezer. But Proust never wrote of a mangouste. I'm being flipper. So close that zipper, boy. My surgeon loves sturgeon. He found it very urgent. There was and the whole community thought the whole thing was a beautiful opportunity. But Proust never wrote about a mangouste.
when he was on the Major Deegan Expressway. Oh, oh, by Jupiter. It was a less way. Do down, down, do 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 do. Bo ba 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 bo be bo be bo ba ba be bo bo be be bo 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 bo. Write a song about Flipper. Close that zipper. Get your surgeon to write about a sturgeon. But everybody should use the dictionary. Ho, ho, ho. I've chosen the less way, the Major Deegan Expressway. My song does not make much sense at all. Whoa, 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 whoa. Platypus. Platypus, fattypus, nattypus, flattypus. Well, you got me on that song. You got me on that one, man. You guys are getting too slick with these words. You're getting too good at this. Gary Haberman. Hey, Gary, how'd you like that song? Oh, John, you're just too... Hi, Kenny. How are you, man? How you feeling? Stephen Goldberg applauds even when the song stinks. Stephen Dwyer. Francois. It's mongoose in French. Oh, really? Okay. Mongoose. Oh, well, if you told me mongoose, I could have found 50 rhymes to mongoose. That was a stumper. Friends, close. Close but no counts, but no luck. Platypus almost rhymes with Oedipus, fattypus. That's just leave it at fattypus. Maddipus, a guy who's angry all the time. I think we just go with the mad and bad. A baddipus is a guy who's not good. I think that's... I like the perfect rhyme. That's what Stephen Sondheim and I share. Other than that, I don't know there's a whole lot we share. But we should both do like perfect rhymes. I mean, Sondheim he's my hero for that. Although I think he uses the rhyming dictionary sometime and gets a little verbose because he finds all the rhymes and you just got to put them all in. I think he sometimes falls prey to that. But then you got to write something. Look at me criticizing Stephen Sondheim. I like that. I call Steve and tell him that Jay has a few critiques for him. Well, once I was out in California and a very, very famous songwriter and lyricist came up to me. I was singing a song called Double Cross. And I have a little thing at the end where I do. And by the way, if Svetlana says hello, and now I'm off to Mexico. And he came up to me. He had a couple glasses of wine. He was drinking a bit. And he told me about 40 different rhymes that I could have used. And I didn't want to tell him, but I had thought of every one of them and didn't use them because they didn't make sense. So I will never, ever reveal who the person was. But I found myself in a funny position of telling a very, very famous lyricist, no, I'm not using that. I already thought of it and threw it out. Oh, dear. But that's fun. Anthony Caceres is watching. Howard Gloucester. Your award. Oh. Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm here. You know why he won this award? Because he can make up stupid songs. Makes up nice songs. Let me see. Major Deegan, Expressway, Jupiter, Dictionary, Sturgeon, Freezer, Platypus, Zipper, Opportunity, man. That song writes itself. I know. We'll talk later. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm having fun. And this is what it's all about, is I need to have fun. And you all tune in to help me have fun. Bruce Escovitz. Hello, Bruce. How are you, man? Okay, so that was it was okay. I did all right. It was hard. I got the nice Proust and Mangouste. Then I didn't do well. Any platypus, a fatty puss. Let's see if I freezer, the old geezer, sneezer. A sneezer. How do you stop a sneezer? Put him in the freezer. See, sturgeon, surgeon, Jupiter. A guy gets lumpy and he goes into a Lupiter. It's not good. Jupiter. I don't think. Expressway. Depressway. Confessway. Oh, Confessway. Chessway. Major Deegan Expressway. Oh, Major Deegan Expressway. Oh. I'm sorry, the words got separated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I cheated you guys. Because Expressway, one of those second line was only 9 songs, and 9 words, and I still couldn't do it. All right. Thank you. I'm going to now put this away and get back to our regularly scheduled program. I've always done. No. I'm not going to do this song in B major. I wish you would tell me what's wrong. What happened? I have to practice it one more day. I'm getting tired of screwing up my songs. I'm going to practice it one more day. Like Mr. Rogers, there's puppetry on Jay's show. Right. Woo, 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 woo. Right. In case you get bored with things, you kept from my masterful puppetry. John Clayton is thinking about my masterful puppetry right now. He said, God damn, doesn't that guy have anything better to do? What's he doing? He's probably showing puppets now. John is a dear friend. John is a very good friend of mine. We've worked a lot of things together, and we share a lot of Ray Brown influence. Anyway. Hey, the phone is working pretty good. I'm not doing anything on what do you call it? We're not using any Wi-Fi, and I assume this sounds pretty good. In which case, I will simply stick with Verizon and the hell with the Wi-Fi. A true story. I pull into a parking lot. I take my bass out of the car and oh so gently lay it on the ground. I wait for the attendant and in the meanwhile pet the friendly German shepherd that is sniffing all around. The parking lot attendant calls out. I go over to him, but I see a funny look upon his face. He's trying to be nonchalant as behind my back his friendly German shepherd's peeing on my bass. I turn around, I see the hound, I'm simply flabbergasted why this is a disgrace. Unless, of course, it is a message from the gods of cosmic commentary on the way I play the bass. But then I realize, of course, this is no accident. This is a message, it's a sign. This strange event was only meant to indicate that happiness, good luck, and good fortune would be mine. The gods have sought for years and years to find the perfect person, and now the search is done. And this divinely inspired German shepherd has sniffed around and sniffed around till finally he has found the chosen one. I really do believe it. It helps me feel much better. It helps to lessen my dismay. But the simple fact is that a German shepherd peed upon my. But the simple fact is that a German shepherd peed upon. But the simple fact is that a German shepherd peed upon my bass.
This must be my lucky day. Now, I want to play a song for you that I don't know if I've ever done it. I don't know if I've ever done it here before, but I think I tried to do it one night and screwed it up. So I have written it out for myself. This comes from my show, The Bass Lesson. Oh, we crossed the ocean fair in this grandam over the air, a giant airship built by Superman. Oh, we crossed the bold Atlantic in this airship so gigantic, held aloft by hydrogen. Oh, the transatlantic run is really so much fun. It's the only way to get from here to there. Everything's done right. It's such a perfect flight. This is life without a care. On the Hindenburg, yes, the Hindenburg. Won't you join me, my coquette? It's the Hindenburg, the fabulous Hindenburg. Have we reached the coastline yet? It's the Hindenburg, yes, the Hindenburg. It's the only way to fly. It's the Hindenburg. Nothing rhymes with Hindenburg. And there's a reason why, 'cause it's the Hindenburg, the fabulous Hindenburg. Everything about it is first class. It's the Hindenburg, the wonderful Hindenburg. Does anyone smell gas? It's the Hindenburg, the fabulous Hindenburg. Cross the ocean in a week or two. It's the Hindenburg, the fabulous Hindenburg. Look, New Jersey's coming into view. Yes, look, New Jersey's coming into view. 'Cause it's the all right. I hope nobody had relatives on the Hindenburg. Because every time you do a song like that, you're always hurting somebody's feelings. Let's see what we got here. This is, that's the strangest thing. I already did that one. And I had another one I wanted to do here tonight. But I can't do it because I don't know it's too difficult to key. And I did smile. Oh, okay. I did have a request for this song. Let's see what time we got because I know people are going to be going out to eat. 7:56. I know you're all going to a restaurant, to a movie, to a show, and to a ball game. So, I had a request for this song, and I'm going to do. And I had a request, and I'm going to perform anyway. They're coming to get me. The signs are very clear. They're coming to get me. The time is very near. 2 weeks ago I saw them leaving Venus, and there's only 50 million miles between us. The signs are very clear. They'll soon be here, and they're coming to get me. They're coming to get me. There's no need for alarm. They're coming to get me. They will cause no harm. Listen, you can hear the cosmic clatter of neutron engines spewing antimatter. I can hear them in my room. I first heard them in the womb, and they're coming to get me. They first came for me when I was small. My parents did not understand it all. I wished to go, but they would not let me, and that upset me. That upset me. coming to get me and take me to their land. They're coming to get me. I hope you'll understand. They want to do experiments in breeding, and some genes and human chromosomes they're needing. So don't be shocked when I have disappeared. I disappeared. They're coming to get me. It's 4 a.m. I'm outside on the lawn, waiting for the ships to come at dawn. I know you think I'm overzealous, but you're just jealous, and they're coming to get me. They're coming to get me. They're coming to get me.
Oh, I love that song. I love that song. I love to perform it because I get into it. I get into that song. Well, it's now 8:00 p.m. and Larry's 6 hours watching. Oh, how about that? How about that? Hey, Larry, how are you? Bill Crow, clap, 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 clap. Thank you, Bill. That's very kind of you. Keith O'Quinn. Hey, Keith. Still busy as hell, Keith? I bet you are. I know. Bill Crow, you should have stopped. Shop, not stopped. I went to Stop and Shop. You should have just stopped it. I wish. Oh, Tomoko was shopping. She had a gig. You're late, Tomoko. Give him hell. Give her hell, folks. So I don't have to say anything. She knew this gig started at 7 o'clock. Oh, wait a minute. It doesn't pay anything. Tomoko Farnham is watching. Keith O'Quinn is watching. Look at all these. Get a little train to bring you your rosin. Yes, yes. This is perfect. Wait a minute. Woo, 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 woo. Where's my rosin? It's over there. If I leave you alone anymore, you'll ding 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 dong 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 dong. Here's your rosin. I'm not really doing this, am I? I'm not really resorting to this, and I'm not really enjoying it either. All right, kids. I have to get a little train now with rosin on it, or a little car, or something that I can just. Are you making fun of me? No, I'm not. We're just kidding. They're just having a good time. What's this with the train? No, it's just a joke. It's like Mr. Rogers. Who? Mr. Rogers.
Baby,
Who's
baby,
that?
let me see you smile.
Did he win any awards? Yes, he won a lot of
Go
awards.
ahead, now sing
Oh,
A-Y.
okay.
Come on now, this is not a murder trial.
That's
Just
fun. I mean, I am a ventriloquist. My sister Valerie thinks she's a
I
ventriloquist.
ain't looking for no phony grin.
I mean, did you see?
Just
You
a
couldn't see my
gentle
lips move at
that
all.
lets
Can
me
you see my lips move? Look, watch.
When you're unhappy, I start
Hi,
feeling
how are
down.
you?
Oh,
I'm
baby,
fine.
where'd you get that brown?
That's perfect. All right, with that little bit of nonsense, I'm going to bid you
Come
all a
on,
fond adieu.
baby, make my
And
day.
understand
Splash
that
some pretty colors on
let's
those
not all
clouds
rush
of
out and
green.
act like the coronavirus
Come on
has
now,
gone
what
to
do
the moon,
you
because
say?
it hasn't.
Let's
It's
chase
still
those
very
blues
much present, I'm afraid to tell you.
away.
And I wouldn't go west of the Mississippi if I were you. I wouldn't even go to the Mississippi. I'd stay right here, stay in your homes,
I can see it
and let's all
right
be very
now.
careful,
The world's a lousy
because
place. You want to take
it's
a rocket
it's
ship
it's a
out
real thing.
into space
It's a real
and
thing.
leave
I mean, I know that
ray.
our president wants us out there, and I feel obliged
Come
to
on, lover,
do exactly
look
what
me
he says,
in
but
the
I'm
eye.
not going to in this case.
Come on, lover,
I'm
now
going to stay
we've
home
got
with
to
the rest
try.
of us and
Let's
do
not
this
make
show
this
until
something that it should
this
not
guy
be.
turns to
This
brass.
ain't a
Brass!
tragedy.
Good night, you all. Thank you for
Come on,
tuning in.
baby,
Speak to you
make
soon.
my day. Splash some pretty colors on those clouds of gray. Come on now, what do you say? Let's chase those blues away. I ain't making fun of how you feel. I know this mood is very real. But come on, lover, time to let me in. You know you always let me win. Come on, lover, now this ain't your style. Come on, baby, see you smile. Let me see you smile. Come on, lover, now this ain't your style. Come on, lover, let me see you smile. Let me see you, let me see you, let me see you smile.